another late show. Did you get used to this?
Yeah, I could. It's not great for my heart, I don't think, but certainly could get used to it. It's a really good feeling.
I think there's lots of avenues I could go down, but for me, it stood out. The midfield tonight was excellent, and of course, Andre pops up with the winner. Just how far did they play to getting that result?
Yeah, they were huge. I thought in the early parts of the game we showed some really good moments with the ball. Got through them a few times, and Liverpool started to get more control as the half wore on. So we weren't able to get as much of the ball as we would have liked. That's Liverpool's quality, but there's areas there for us to try and work on and improving. But then 0-0 at half time, which is where we wanted it to be. We'd love to have been winning, but we wanted to be in the game because we felt then that we could improve, we could grow into it. We have been generally in the second halves anyway. It's the way our games have been going. More pressure on the opposition, they start to open up and it leaves a few more spaces. So yeah, it's how it went.
Just looking at the last couple of games in particular, but also beyond that as well, to what extent are Wolves proving now that they're a team that can really follow through with a game plan? They look really compact, really organised, and I suppose confidence will help as well.
Yeah, it is that. It's a work rate thing as well, though. And I think it's taken a while, and results obviously people will notice more, but it's taken a while to realise how hard you've got to work to get anything from a game of football, especially at this level. So there's just a stark difference now between when we came in to now, to the level of fight and work that the lads are showing. We've obviously got a really small squad at the moment now, and everyone's together, everyone's in it together. Everyone feels like they're not too far away. I know we've got a couple of younger ones that haven't had as many minutes as they would have liked, but I think everyone's sort of involved, especially with everyone fit at the moment as well. It's great. So we've got a tight group that are fighting for each other, working hard, and showing that we're not maybe as bad as people would have thought.
Just lastly for me, to what degree do the last couple of results show that, I suppose, help towards what you're trying to do long term? Is really the question.
Yeah, look, we're not. It's difficult, especially with the teams we're going up against. It's not playing the way I want to be able to play. We're showing characteristics of what I want my teams to be able to have. But obviously, we're having to find a way at the moment, which is understandable. I think everyone would appreciate that. We know Liverpool are ahead of us. We know Villa are ahead of us as well. So, but the characteristics that the team are showing, that's where I want it to be.
You made 4 changes tonight, Robert. How much of that was an aftermath of the Villa game, and how much of it was looking towards the Friday?
A bit of both. We had a plan, but like I said to you yesterday, that till you get hit in the face, then you might have to change things. So the timing of the substitutions in the second half wasn't a plan. I had an idea of who I might want to try and get on the pitch, but then it was about then just find a way to win the game. It's hard, in the heat of the moment, then to try and stick to let's give him 30 minutes and him whatever. So then it was just about winning. But the impact from the subs were great, and the lads that started the game were really, really good as well.
Obviously, as you said yesterday, a lot of the fans would prioritise Friday. How much can this result have any bearing on Friday?
We probably made them quite angry now as well. So we'll see. But we had to just go one at a time. And I did say to you, didn't I, before Villa as well, we want to try and win every game. We know how hard it is to do that. See how good Liverpool are tonight. And I know we had to ride our luck at times and everything as well. So things went for us tonight. But what we'll do is recover, try and pick a team that will win a cup game. Really exciting night for us on Friday night. Does it have to be one or the other? I'm asking you. No. So we'll try and win both.
Funny for me, apologies, slight negative, but given how well he played tonight, how much are you going to miss Andre Alvarez?
Yeah, but we knew that was coming. So he's a really good player, but at least he leaves a nice sort of a nice present for us, I suppose, coming out of the team. Yeah, he's been really impressive. Really good player. Lovely moment for him.
Spoke about Andre there, Rob, but just a word on Rodrigo Gomez, 2 goals in 2 games. What does that show about the individual performances your players are putting in?
Yeah, great impact from Rodrigo. Obviously, I've spoken really glowingly about him on a number of occasions. He's a brilliant guy. So really pleased with his goal. It was fantastic. I've seen it back, then doing some of the press there before, the finish, the timing of it, and having to go with his right foot. Probably if he takes one more step, he probably doesn't get the shot off. So brilliant goal. He's got that threat for us. Just felt at that time then he was the right man at that time. Spaces were just starting to open up. If he could play around Tolu, with Liverpool pushing and both fullbacks on as well, spaces will open up. So he was the perfect sub for us, perfect man for us at that moment, and took his chance really, really well.
Similar scenes of elation of you charging down the sideline as well. Another reminder about why you took the job here.
Yeah. Look, Liverpool. Look, it's Liverpool. An amazing football club, champions last year. These moments we've got to enjoy them. And again, lost myself a 93rd minute winner against them. We have to enjoy these moments at the moment. We've had a lot of dark times this year. Supporters have had that as well. So it's nice that they can sing a little bit about stuff at the moment.
Rob, Liverpool have conceded quite a lot of injury-type goals this season. I mean, is that something you're aware of in advance? Is it something you can plan for, or is it just something that just happens in the moment?
No, we planned for the game opening up a bit more in the second half and us being able to grow into it. We felt that would be the case, which I think happened. But that's not something that we'll go into sort of too much. We'll be aware of it, but it's not something we'll talk to the players too much about. We did yesterday and today talk a lot about us being able to grow into the game and improve and become more of a threat in the second half.